What's up, Leo? Welcome to your Who is Coming Towards Me reading. This is going to be perfect for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. This is not going to resonate with everybody, unfortunately, so please check out your other signs. I wanted to do this video because I felt a lot of new energy. There's a lot of things that have ended, especially towards the end of last year, going into January, February, and it just feels like there's a lot of newness for a lot of the signs. So I wanted to do a Who's Coming Towards You reading for the singles, newly singles, wannabe singles, soon-to-be singles, you people. I hope this resonates with you guys. Please thumbs up if you like it, and yeah. Let's get into the cards first. So you guys have King of Wands, Knight of Cups, Three of Swords, High Priestess, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups. Sorry, I'm like getting, I'm here. Never mind. Let me just keep going. Nine of Wands. I'm like getting messages as these are coming up. King of Pentacles. Okay. So what's really, 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 really interesting, you guys have two kings. You have King of Wands, King of Pentacles. I actually feel like this King of Wands energy is you, though. I do feel like your partner's taking on a little bit of this, but I feel like this is really you guys. What's going to be important for you guys this month, Leo, I'm getting, and then, well, bottom of the deck, you guys have Seven of Swords. I feel like you guys really need to be mindful this month, or I don't want to say this month, because this reading really has no time, no time zone. Like, whenever you're compelled to watch it is when it's for you. So, if you're watching this, be very mindful and be very, use your discernment about the connections that you're making, the people that you're aligning yourself with, that sort of thing. Really, it's really an important time to not be impulsive and to really think on all fronts, with your mind and with your heart, with your soul, about who it is that you're connecting yourself with, right? Because I just get the feeling that this is a time and place where everyone's attracted to Leo. But duh, when aren't people attracted to you guys, right? So you guys are attracting a lot. You guys are attracting a lot. And whenever you attract a lot, you get some parts good, some parts bad. It seems as though not everybody who's coming into your circle will have your best interest at heart. So that's just something to be really mindful with, okay? And with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, these are two cards that really speak about, really diving into that divine feminine energy, using your intuition, and just really trusting your knowing, trusting your gut, okay? So I really want you guys to make sure that you guys are really in that space if you're watching this at the moment, because that is going to help you kind of weed through the bullshit, okay? Now, you guys, attractive per you, King of Wands energy. You guys are standing here being very attractive, being very charismatic, go getting it, all that kind of stuff. I do feel like there are people who are in your space that are kind of taking on that energy. Well, no, let me say it this way. You guys being the type of sign that you are, very charismatic and very out there, people really loving you, being very social, very much go-getters. I think in the mix of things, because you guys are a type of sign that generally you're surrounded by a lot of people, again, people are attracted to you, it can be hard sometimes to notice like the underdog type thing. I feel like there's underdog people around you who want to give you the world, want to extend love to you, but it's almost like you're not able to see it, right? So I'm looking at how this King of Wands is placed right next to the Knight of Cups, but they're looking in opposite directions. So it's almost like, be careful. It's like the people that you are noticing, some of them, they're not worth being noticed, right? They're not really all that they are, they seem to be. But it's almost like the people that you're just like barely looking over the top of their heads, those are people to kind of look into a little bit deeper, because those are people who are going to bring a different type of happiness and a different type of substance that you guys need. And at the end of the day, a different type of clarity. Because I almost feel like this Knight of Cups is like transforming into coming this King of Pentacles. And I know they're not the same suit, but this is just kind of how the message is coming out to me. So what may look like a small offer, or what may look like someone that maybe you're not interested in, like, you know, someone who, you know, oh, they could never, or we could never, what may look like a no might be the most positive yes possible. Someone that could bring you real security, real, you know, someone that brings value into the relationship, into the partnership. But maybe you're looking at it like, oh, honey, it's just a cute little cup. But no, girl, like it's a lot, right? This is someone who is very heartfelt and deep, and would want to extend that to you. This is someone who wants to make you feel loved every day. And I feel like this is someone who, you know, in the past they've learned their lessons, because they've, you know, they've had this moment of Three of Swords, and so they've learned from it. They don't want bullshit. They want something real. Now, what's interesting is Three of Swords has really been showing itself. I feel like a lot of, it's really interesting. It's like, I feel like a lot of us have come out of like bad alignments, bad situations, and like we're separating and meeting other people who kind of been through the same thing. There's a big understanding or a big feeling right now of like a lot of the people that we're connecting with, they understand on a whole different level the things that we've been through, because they themselves have gone through them in some capacity, right? So this person wants to offer you love. This person also wants to heal all your wounds, right? This person wants to kind of kiss over, you know, your owies, right? Now, and I feel like this person is very kind of spiritual and like connected. So they're like deep. Like this person has the ability to go deep. This person can feel deeply, emotion deeply, whether they show it or not. And there's just kind of like this knowing. I almost feel like this person has like been in the corner, like praying for you and wishing for you, and now here you are. Again, use your discernment. With this Knight of Cups, I feel like this Nine of Cups and this Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, I feel like this person is overall a good person and happy person on their own, right? So they don't need a partner. They don't need anything. So it's like this person, if they're coming towards you, it's because they want to, and because they're drawn to you, because they really like you, because they don't need you. There is not going to be, like, this isn't someone who later you would break up with them and be like, they used me. No. They don't need you. Right? And I see that you guys don't need them, but that's what makes it strong. Even though you guys don't need each other, you guys, if you came together in a partnership, would be willing to like puzzle together, right? And fill the spaces that the other person couldn't. Now, I feel like there's a little bit of fear and insecurity with this person. We do have this Nine of Wands, and it is sitting underneath the Three of Swords. So there can be a little bit of anxiety around making commitments and moving forward, but I feel like they still want to. I feel like they would still want to. Overall, I still feel like that is what they value. But there are things that have happened in their past that, you know, make them think a certain way or feel a certain way or sometimes act a certain way. But at the end of the day, they do want this stability, and they would bring that into your life. So this person is a great supporter. Now, the energies I'm feeling, there's a lot of earth, so it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a water sign person too. There's a lot of water. So Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But definitely this person's been through a battle in the past. And I feel like they're just kind of waiting for you to see them. Like, I feel like they've seen you and they see you. They've seen you. Like, they've been looking at you from afar, like, girl, you're going to look to the left type thing. They're just waiting for you to see them. or at least give them an opportunity for you to see them deeper, right? Um, be open at this time, because this person may be so different from what you've ever dated and been with, but at the same time, I feel like that's a perk. Again, there's this sense of you overlooking, because maybe you think that it could even be a friend, like someone who you've been friends with, and so you think, oh, me and Charles would never, like, we're such good friends, or that type of thing, or it could be that you just assume that you're not their type, or um, I don't know, maybe there's something like you haven't been put in the place yet to really get to know them, and so that attraction could click, because there's this sense of somebody's overlooking somebody. It feels like you're overlooking them a little bit because they're waiting and they want to give you everything. This person's very serious about their work and their responsibilities. And I feel like they just want someone to share it with, really. So open your eyes, Leo, because that person is around you, honey. And if they're not around you yet, they will be. Please let me know if you guys like this reading. I'm gonna do more of these if I feel, if I feel like we need to. If there's a lot of new energy stirring around, I just thought this would be something that's really, really fun for you guys, and something to look forward to. So it looks like you've got a pretty solid person coming into your life, Leo. Make sure that you are using your discernment, because along with this solid person, there are people who aren't so solid coming into your life. But and don't overlook things. Like, be open to something new. Okay, because I think that will be a great blessing. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, Leo.